Howdy, welcome back to Pacific Northwest Gold Rushers. I'm Jeff, amateur prospector, and this is Gold Rush 23. Happy 4th of July. Actually out here with Ken right now. We're prospecting a different river. It's we're just kind of making periodical stops here and there to take a look at things. We came down here and we noticed right away that somebody did put a rock out there and looked like did a test pan right there. But yeah, we're just kind of right now just kind of looking for new spots. It's a beautiful day. Got a big old chunk of quartz right here. So it's just a prospecting day. We're gonna just have fun, do some panning here. We haven't even brought the gear down here. We're gonna just keep checking up the river for different spots, and then we'll hit something when we find something worth digging. We already saw a fish jump too. Love the Pacific Northwest. Gold Rush 23. Howdy. Well, we came to another spot here. Looks very promising. There's just quartz everywhere. Some people were busting it up there. I'm kind of rock hounding right now. Ken's already up there trying to get under some rock. Found this cool piece of quartz. It looks like something else is in there. I don't know enough about rocks, but I know that's worth at least showing somebody. So, yeah, this looks like a splash up. So we're going to kind of just take a look and see what we can find. It's just a get out and look kind of day. We already seen a couple spots that are going to show some huge potential to check out later. But yeah, just we do got some people that were camping over there, so we wanted to stay out of their hair. So I'm going to keep rock hounding here for a little bit, maybe find a couple rocks for my Emma Gemma, and then I'm going to dip a pan or two. Gold Rush 23. Howdy. Okay, let me show you. So what I did at first, we have this channel with this huge boulder with 3 boulders in a triangle here, and then we had a stack of all these rocks down in there. So I moved a bunch of rocks, and then I was digging like down and under that boulder and did a test pan, but all I found was like two tiny micro dots in a test pan. Now Ken, he doesn't even mess around with this stuff, but me, curiosity killed the cat, and it doesn't hurt to do a quick pan. So now let me show you what's going on over there. Okay, so now we're at Ken here. You guys met Ken from last year, and he's playing whitewater right now with boulders. He's been digging down deep in there and he's pulling, but he doesn't really mess around with the top gravels. He wants to get down deep. Trying to slow him down is like trying to slow down a freight train. Look at that. He's just like, oh, I'm just going to do it. Oh. So down deep in there where he's standing, there was actually a little bit deeper. He was down into some clay stuff. And we set this loose up over there. I am running the Bigfoot, and now that I had an indicator mat, So we only classified about 1/4 of a bucket just to do a test. And give me a second, Ken, I'll help you with that. So we're going to get back to work. Well, actually, I'm going to take a small break. You know how I do it. I just let Ken do all the work and I look at the gold.
Well, I got to be able to get to the next layer.
Gold Rush 23. Howdy, hey, welcome back. Just an update. So we've been playing around and we kind of divided to conquer at first. And then I went underneath, which I'll show you here in a second, just to try to see if, what we're trying to figure out what kind of gold, if any, are coming down. Is it like the Sauk where it's just flood gold and replenishes all the time? Or is it older, bigger gold? But so we just did through my Bigfoot sluice. We're keeping the layered stuff, but about 2 feet down, and I'll show you here in a second. So we ran about 1/4 of a bucket test, but we did get gold. So let me show you what we're doing. Ken, of course, I can't slow him down. He's going beast mode, but we want to do a good test. And I was just telling him it's a good thing we're out here in the morning, because as soon as that sun gets over there in the afternoon, it's going to be an oven down here. So we're having fun moving rock, getting a good workout, BSing. Let me go show you what we're doing. Back in a bit. Well, howdy, hey, welcome back. Just an update. Okay, we just classified a full bucket over here. Look how deep Ken is.
This is one of those places where you should camp for 3 or 4 days to get down to the serious pay dirt.
Well, I don't have to. I can live close enough.
I know. Well,
But you can see how he's on the second layer, but he's doing a whitewater down there. That boulder's going to crash down and smash his leg. Knucklehead. But we are running it through the Bigfoot here. Got good water flow. So you can see they're dancing around. I'm ready to see a nug. And I did, as you guys remember, I put the piece of sawtooth up there, so at least we have an indicator, Matt. So let me get this bed in there. Hopefully I don't look over and Ken's underneath that boulder. Ken wants to go all the way to the bedrock. We're supposed to just be prospecting today. I told you, he doesn't have a slow gear. So, let me get at it and see what we get. Well, howdy, hey. Okay, just an update. So we ran a whole nother bucket. He was teaching me about crystalline, but by the way, he did whitewater and almost shattered his leg again. That damn boulder came down, knucklehead. But we ran that bucket, and I don't think you're going to be able to see them. Oh, yeah, there they are. 1, 2. So we were sitting here thinking, we had 2 little micro dots in there. We were sitting there thinking, well, do we want to keep going? And he was kind of teaching me and explaining to me about how this river, this creek flows into that river and everything. And basically, his theory is we could be sitting on, don't break yourself, we could be sitting on like 8 feet of overburden kind of stuff. And the gold that we are finding right now is probably kind of like a flood gold kind of stuff. So we were kind of talking, well, do we want to keep going down? Because we got to fill the hole because we can't leave it. This is kind of an area, if you dug, it's a 2 or 3 day dig, and probably one day is just digging down. So we decided that we're going to go exploring some more. We're going to pack everything up, and we're going to go look for some bedrock for future bedrock crevicing. We're probably going to stop back at that other spot and do a couple pans. and then by then I think it's going to start getting hot because we're lucky right now. That sun, and I told Ken we want to be out of there before that sun gets past that tree. So it's just a fun day. It's nice and cool. It's perfect right now. Starting to warm up a little bit though, Ken. So before we kill ourselves, and I don't want him hurting himself. He does not slow down. He just goes until he breaks. Yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we're gonna get packed up. We'll see if we find anything worth showing. And most of all, we're just enjoying the holiday. Extra day off this week. You get an extra gold rush or rush 23. Well, howdy, hey, just an update. We decided to kind of explore a little bit, but look at that cool bedrock, how it's worn. Ken says this smells of gold up here. He's in his happy zone. Back in a bit. That is cool. Howdy. Well, we were going to stop and do a pan at that first place, but it's a little later than we thought, and people are starting to show up to have picnics and stuff, so we just decided to call it. It was a good day, and I just wanted to get out, and I got the day off of work, so hey, what the hey. So anyway, I just want to tell you guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I hope you enjoyed my little adventure today. We didn't get much gold, but I got to catch up with Ken, and we'll get her. We'll get her. So till next weekend, Gold Rush 23. Thanks for watching. Happy 4th.